Come, Sam. I was preaching years ago, and a man of God preached before me, and he shared a story that I found very, very powerful. Pay attention to the story. This is what he said. That there was a senior advocate, I think in this country or so, or around the world, very senior legal practitioner, very wealthy, very successful, influential, one whose name is a key. You know, names can be two things, keys or padlocks. But this one, his name is a key. And there was this young lawyer who had tried to set up his firm. It failed. Very sincere, smart gentleman. Watch this. And he was really frustrated. And he went to God in prayer and said, Lord, change my life. Things have to change. And every time he would stand, he would see some of these top clients, institutions running around to talk to that senior advocate, to help them, you know, in all kinds of legal services. And these people would be bidding for millions of dollars. And that gentleman felt life was so unfair. I'm just looking for a fraction of this thing. Look what they want to give this man, and he's leaving them. And what kind of thing is this? When God wanted to help that gentleman, this is what happened. In the presence, I think they were at a conference, and there were several people, businessmen, billionaires, other lawyers, the captains of industry. And this young man came and cried and said, sir, please help me. Please change my life. And the man said, okay, I will help you. And he said, follow me. And he came out of the veranda, and everybody was looking at him. Oh, this is that our senior advocate. What is he doing with this guy? Then he began to talk with him. So how are you? How is your wife? I said, sir, that's not the issue. He said, just talk to me. And they were walking together. How are you? Are you eating well? Are you taking care? And he was angry. He was saying, sir, the issue is that I'm hungry. And the man said he walked with him. And when he walked with him, he got into his office and said, if you still fail, don't come to my office again. Listen. Do you know what he was doing? People were saying, who is this man? Please sit down. Sit down and learn. You are in the house of God. The gentleman came out, true story. He was about to look for a bike to go home, and someone stopped him and said, sorry, I saw you with this man. Listen. He did not even ask him if he was ill. He said, sorry, we've been trying to get him to negotiate a deal for us, but our rate, can we work with you? And he mentioned a rate that was a breakthrough, and the gentleman was wise to compose himself. Listen, true story. The moment he did that, God granted him grace, called some of his partners and worked together, and within a year, this gentleman got a gift and went back to the office of that senior advocate. He knelt down and said, thank you for changing my life. Then the senior advocate asked him, he said, do you know what happened to you? That's what I'm interested in. Keep your gift. You have to study what happened to you so that you will use it on others too. Favor is when an individual invests his credibility on you. Listen carefully. Who likes you in this kingdom matters. For many of us, we live in a world where the only thing we know is money. Once money is not in front of you, you don't care about any other thing again. If they keep money and they keep men, you will carry money and it will finish and you will go back to square one. There are 7 currencies that we use to purchase realities in this kingdom. Everything is bought. There are 7 currencies. The least of them is money. I pray for you, Koinonia, from the depth of my heart. May you never be so poor that the only thing you have is money. Let me pray that prayer again. and I say it with every sense of responsibility, may you never be so poor that the only thing you have is money in your ATM. Listen, there are superior currencies